Good evening. This is another video I'm doing on Nicky Noo's kitchen and orb. One orb taken in the floor of her kitchen, and Maverick asked me to take out the orb, work out the exact place where the orb is, take that out and try and see if you can replicate what you've done with the orb without the orb. I tried it, which I can put it up if somebody's got hour and a half. But people don't normally want that. But if somebody wants to see the whole thing of how I did it with the orb and then without the orb, stage by stage, I'll put it up. But I'm not going to put it up if nobody's going to watch it, because there's a hell of a lot of work involved. So what I'm doing is showing you what is in this orb or surrounding it by going into editing and altering a few things in there. So you see Nicky Noo Jones 3, and then with the orb 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then without the orb 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Where's number 9 gone? There's number 9, right. So we'll try it now without the orb. Number 4 without the orb. I'll say 3 without the orb. Now I contacted Maverick about this, and he has spoken to Nicky, because I didn't want to put this up. Upset her. So this is Nicky Noo without the orb, number 3, and this is the kitchen tiles. The original orb was 1 joint, 2 joints across, and from here 1 joint, 2 across. The original orb was there. So I've taken the orb out, but the orb has been replaced. Right where that orb was is the letter P, and then letter A, U, L, 33. You can't see it. I know it's there because I've seen number 9. So number 3 is there. Number 4. See it there now? P, A, U, L, 33. Very vague. Go in there. This is number 6. P, A, U, L, 33. I don't know what a 33 is all about, but number 7. P, A, U, L, 33. Number 8. P, A, U, L, 33. And number 9 will show it there. It goes darker and darker. P, A, U, L, 33. Now, I then turn this totally upside down and zoom in. When you zoom in, and there, sitting in a chair, is an old man, balding in the front. See his dark hair there? and he's sitting watching television set, I should imagine. It's but this is in whether it's in his living room, his kitchen, I don't know. It's but that is just by turning it upside down, and you lean back and you get the closer you go to it, then it goes into pixels. But you go back, and or you can even make it smaller for your eyes to better pick up on what's happening. It's and this is all from where that Paul was, as the old man has his head like, and this is where the orb was. And this is the kitchen cupboards. And there's some Disney characters sat there watching what's going on here. It's you get these appearing, either they come realistic, and also what this has got to do with anything, I don't know. A horse's head, there's the nostril, there's the eye, there's the mane, and there's the head. So there's a horse's head there as well. Right, that's the without the orb. Now I do the one with the orb. Right. Nicky Noo without the orb. Nicky Noo with the orb. Right, so let's go for number 5, because with the first 4, you if you want me, I'll put the whole thing up and you can watch that to your heart's content. But notice where you got to number 4, it's gone from a grey floor into a blue orb, all these green things coming out here. But look in there, this is the kitchen cupboard, and this woman, I seem to see her a lot. And every time I see her, I think of Marilyn Monroe. Is the 50s style hair. I'll zoom in here a bit so you can see now. She's there, long hair down here, look. There's her forehead. There's the hair above her head. 2 eyes, nose. And she's looking straight out. Right. That's number 5. Let's go to number 6 now. Oh, and look at that. There she is. You can see it there, can't you? But there's also another face. I don't know if it's a boy or a man. But there's the hair on top of the head there, look. The 2 eyes, the nose, the mouth. There's the whole head. But if you take it from the nose over, the blonde woman comes back. There she is. There's her blonde hair, there's her nose, there's her eyes, there's her forehead. So to the left of her, his nose, is her forehead. So it's as if the two, the man and the woman, are linked in the photo. I don't know what the relevance. I'm just a retired builder. Seeing these things, I can't understand why I'm seeing them. But I want to put all these things down I'm seeing before I pop my clogs or get fed up with this bloody lock-in. But you see all these different faces in here. But that, if you can't see, well, I'm wasting my bloody time here anyway. But he's back. And as soon as you start to look from there over, she's back. And I'll zoom in. Oh, look at that, man. You can't mistake it, can you? There we are. Who am I? Any work here. And the next. Oh God, what have I done now? Right. Now this is another one. Now, from this line over, all that is one man, and from that part of the line over, this part is a woman. You can't see it very plainly, but I'll get to it. It looks like a bloody squashed up parsnip here, but when you go into, where's number 13? 16, 16, 16. Let's try number 9 there. So you zoom into that now. Now you get it better. You can actually see it from there. See that white bit there? That's his bottom lip. That squiggle there is his top lip. So remember, it's from there to there. So that is his two lips. Just pretend he's kissing the line just to get your eyes focused on it. There's the nose. There's his eyes. There's the eyebrows. There's the line of the hair. There's the top of the head. And you can see the line of the hair coming down there. So that is a man's face. And here is a woman's mouth. There's an eye. There's a cheek. There's a hair. So she's there. So I don't know if this is the same two that was in the cupboard. It's getting at it again. I just don't know. I'm only pointing out what I'm seeing. If you can't see it, I apologize. But I'll zoom in now. But once you zoom in, you tend to lose clarity. But he's still there, like. Bottom lip, top lip is the long length there. So there she is. There's a mouth. There's a line of her cheek, like it's her hair is up here. And she's then part of this teenage girl with the dark hair and the dark eyes. As if they all seem to belong to the same family because they're all intertwined. It's and this is the one which shows up now as the young boy. There's his nose, there's his eye, there's his chin. He's got this black hat on, you know, the winter hat they wear to stop keep the cold away. But when you look at another one after, he is very hard to pick up because this woman and him are using the same face. So if you look at it as there's her nose and face there, she seems to have got a crash helmet on for some unknown reason. But also she seems to go down here, so it seems like a woman, I'm only guessing, on a mobility scooter. And in here, I'm trying to get this done now before this white box comes in and ruins us all. There's the line. There's a young teenage boy in here in blue. There's his hair, back of his head, his neck, his chin, his nose, and there's his forehead. His ear is here, and it's written Ray. I don't know. It's very vague, but anyway, there's something written there. But he's facing this girl, yeah. And there's another one, a woman up here, and she's got VIVLI written in her hair. So this is all very vague because this is number 9. So if I go to number 16, which is there, they'll all be more brilliant colour. Right. So now you can see there she is, nose, and the crash helmet, and the coat down here, or whatever, mobility scooter. And there's the boy there with Roy something written there. And you got the dog written there. Here's the girl, and you can see her eyes now, dark eyes. Her hair is jet black and combed down the one side of her head. Here's the woman with Vivli written in it. But look at it again, and it's a teenager with long hair, and you can see his teeth. When he smiles, he's got a gleaming smile. It's and there's somebody here there's a dark hat there. There's the face, and there's another face there, and a hat on there. There's a young cat here. It's but as I say, originally this was what do they call it? A goddess or an angel sitting on a throne. And up here, and this is the part I couldn't work out at the time, this looks like a man. His head is popping out of a toilet bowl. Now that goes against the wall, and this is the roundness of the toilet bowl. Now there's the man, his head is in there, and he seems to have got a die cap on. And on top of that is the Red Indian. If you've watched the other video, this is the face of a Red Indian. There's his eyes, there's his forehead, there's his chin, and he seems to be smoking the pipe of peace. But if you look at it again, it's hard to get rid of the Indian to look at this now. But if you look down here, there's the mouth, the eyes, there's a face down here. And from there up is a miner's helmet with a lamp on the front. But I'll show you after what I've zoomed in on it, where it is. But what I've also done now, which I didn't notice when I did the other video, I spun it round, and this with the toilet bowl makes sense, sort of sense. Right, so I'll zoom in again. Right, now if you've ever been to Buckingham Palace and watched the guards going past the gates on the big horses, there's his helmet, and there's his big plume. He got a moustache, and that makes more sense than the toilet. It could be the Romans used to have these as well, but why the Romans would be appearing in this, don't know. But also another thing I found, which didn't see it at all, so I'll zap that bit out after. There's another thing I've noticed here, which I hadn't seen before. Man, there's his chin, there's his nose, mop of bad dark hair. So he's something new there now. And there's another nose, mouth, chin, hair, arm. There's another person there. Another person in there. Ears, nose, chin. Another one there. Eyes, chin. is the horse guard man. Let's get back to this one now. Now this is the Red Indian and the man in the helmet. When you put it upside down, look, chin, bottom lip, top lip, nose, eyes. There's a man there. There's another one, child by the side of him. There's a woman here. See the nose, the eyes. So I'll go back into here now, and this is it, blown up. See if you can see it now. There's the chin, there's the forehead, there's the cheekbone, there's the two eyes, and this child is playing peekaboo with the man, popping head. You follow me? But also here, eye, nose, mouth there. It's more noticeable, yeah. It's woman with lipstick on. I think this is the woman again from the cupboard. But the more you look at it, it then reverts back to the teenage boy with a blonde hair and a moustache. There's 3, possibly 4 people, and they all seem to be interlinked. It's truly amazing what's going on here. And this is all from one orb and the surrounding area. Let's go in. This is the area. Right. Here's the kitchen cupboards. There's the plinth. You know, it's like that. There. There's the kitchen cupboards. There's the plinth here. There's the edge of the tiles of the. So no, sorry, that's the kitchen cupboards. That's the first tile, and there's a second tile. First joint, second joint, first joint, second joint, and that orb is right on. 2 tiles across and 2 tiles across from here. So I've forgotten the point I was making now, because there's so much involved in this. It's I'm finding new things all the time. But you know, I put it up, and something like 10, 20 people will watch it throughout the world, and then it disappears into a box. I don't know if Google doesn't want this getting out, or people just think it's boring. I can't. I'm enjoying it. That's all I know. That's the only reason I'm doing it. Right. So, what was I? Oh, God. Right. So, kitchen tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 kitchen tiles and a kitchen cupboard. All that was given, all this, all these images. Now, all the rest of it's gone black. Like, and this is what happens. You keep going back into editing, and the more you go in, and eventually all this will either go black or white, and you can't go any further. So I find that they start appearing at 4 or the 5th time you go in. By 8, 9 and 10 they are noticeable. But as you get to 16, 17, they start to get, you say to yourself, why am I bothered? Yeah, but, so I'm starting to understand what times, when they appear, what numbers, but I still don't know why, what's it all about, Alfie. So I think I'll leave it at that now, because if you lock up too many minutes, people see 15, 20 minutes and they think, shit, they want to watch that. And they don't even pay a visit. So, and it could be the Welsh accent. I don't know. It's some people like it, others don't. I do, but I'm biased. Right. I gotta say, over and out. I'm yeah. Right.